What's going on YouTube? This is your guy Garrett from King's Blood Gaming, and I'm back with another video. So before I get into this, please hit that like button, that subscribe button, and definitely hit that little bell on the side so you're notified each and every time I put out some new content. My channel is growing. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. So let's get into this. Today, I just want to talk about this game I've been playing this week. It's called Dead by Daylight, and I'm really fascinated with this game. I've been playing it a little bit, you know. I'll put it like this. It's for what the Friday the 13th game does for some people, this game does for me. Now, in this game, you're like, for me, I'm always the killer. I'm never the survivors. Survivors can't hurt the killers, and that's just not my style. So, from the killer's perspective, you're basically a killer versus 4 survivors, put into an asymmetrical map full of objects, mist, and fog everywhere. As the killer, you have to find these survivors. The survivors are trying to get these generators up and running to open a door, which allows them to escape the map. Each time they make a mistake with the little mini game like thing that they have to complete in order to fix the generator, a loud sound is made and it alerts the killer to their exact location. As the killer, you have to hurt the survivors by hitting them with your weapon a couple times or using your special, which has downfalls, and you know, you have to grab these as you take them down. You have to pick them up and hang their bodies on these hooks, which I'm not gonna lie, it sounds crazy. I know, but you have to hang their bodies on these hooks. After a few seconds, these spider-like leg thingies kind of grow out of nowhere and puncture the survivor, and which basically creates a sacrifice. Now, when I say few seconds, I'm actually meaning like a minute and a half, something like that. They be hanging up there struggling for a minute. But also, while these survivors are on these hooks, the other survivors can try to help get them off the hook. So as the killer, you have to kind of wait there, you know, until these people are fully dead. I had to learn this the hard way. Now, some things I like about the game is, number one, of course, being the killer. Like, who wants to be the victim? I like the different loadouts, the different killers you can use. Right now, I'm specifically using the what is the hillbilly guy? He runs around with a sledgehammer and a freaking chainsaw. Of course, I'm going to use him. A big Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan, so you already know. Also, I love the music, man. Yo, even when you first turn the game on and you hear you choose to be the killer and the music comes in, it just makes you like, yeah, I'm ready to tear it. Yo, I'm ready to hurt something. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. Like, the music is really good, and I hear from the survivor side it's really good too. It kind of like when the killer's near, like the suspense heats up, and it's great. It's very great. Also, I like the eerie look to the game. The game looks very like eerie looking, like especially with the way the maps are, the hospital map, the field maps. Oh my god, it's like as the killer, sometimes it's almost hard to see people, which this is like kind of a con, but it has things that are pretty good about that too. Trust me. You like the way these maps look, you're gonna love it. Trust me. The chases are everything. Like, yo, your heart kind of gets to racing when you're chasing people through these cornfields and stuff, and they're running like from what I hear, the survivors, they're in third person, so they can see. They have a wider field of view. The killer is always in first person view, so you know, like, the survivors can know, like, they can dip off real quick and duck behind something you'll never see, and you'll run right past them. It's crazy. Like, oh man, the fights at the hooks with the survivors, like after you hang a survivor up on the hook and their buddies come and try to get them off the hook, oh man, it's like a freaking lion trying to fight off hyenas over a fucking meal. It's crazy. Like, this game has this part right here is one of the things I love. Like, I even put in the video. You guys will see in the background where I'm fighting off somebody, trying to make sure that this survivor is dead. You know, it's like a good. I like the way they implemented this into the game. And also, I like the way the survivors try to fight to get loose as you carry them to the hooks. Yes, you will feel your character kind of jeer off to the left and rear off to the right, like because the survivor is trying to get loose. That's why it's hard to walk. This is like good. It's like kind of realistic. And as far as some things I don't like about the game, the graphics could be better, but you know, for like a small indie game like this, I'm not mad about it. Like the graphics are kind of like 360-ish to me, you know, and that cornfield map I'm talking about, because of the mist and everything, oh my god, you get fucking lost on that map. Like you can lose people that are running right in front of you. All they got to do is duck down and slide a little bit to the left or the right. You'll never see them. Like it's crazy. Also it's like the mechanics of the game, like when as the killer, like things like you kind of move so fast, it's kind of like the sensitivity is like up super high or something like that. I don't know what it is, but like people lose you very quickly. Like you got to be very skilled. Like sometimes I kind of stand back and let them run and just kind of like chase them into somewhere where I know I can get them at. Like the survivors, I kind of chase them into somewhere, let them run into a corner or something, and I bust them over top of the head. But also, I don't like how after you hit a survivor with your weapon, you take like a hit penalty of a few seconds. And this is weird to me. Like if I swing a sledgehammer, I'm not gonna take like a 2-3 second hit penalty like in real life. You know what I'm saying? So why is this in the game? Like I can understand, like, and it's even worse when you miss the survivor and hit like a wall. Like that stuff is weird as hell. I understand you gotta, in fact, the wall thing, that's cool. I can understand that you gotta pull it out the wall or whatever. But one thing I don't understand is when someone's sliding through like a window, they're jumping through a window, you literally can't hit them even though their body is right there. You see the freaking, like I used the like I told you, I used the hillbilly character. I literally see the hammer swing right at them and it does not hit them as they're in the window. Like this is crazy. I believe they need to fix that. That's freaking weird, man. I should be able to knock them right through the window. I mean, think about it. If you're running from me and you're jumping out of a freaking window, like as you're on the windowsill and I bust you in the back of the head with a freaking sledgehammer, we shouldn't be having any type of chase after that, you know? But I don't know what to say about that. But I hope they send out some type of a update to fix that, because that is crazy. But overall, the game is solid and it's definitely worth the $30 I paid for it. It has a neat little level up system which will keep you coming back to people who love this type of game. It's just like the Friday the 13th game, you know, kind of like a glorified game of tag if you ask me. But I like it. It's something out of the normal, man. I gotta give credit to these devs who are putting these games on consoles, because this is like a little something new to me. But I really like it, and I think you guys will enjoy it too. This game is definitely worth the $30. Go out and spend it. Trust me. This versus Jason, I like this game better than I like Friday the 13th. I really do. Like this game, Friday the 13th to me is something I only like streaming. But Dead by Daylight is something I would play when I'm not streaming. It's just cool. I like it. So if you guys are thinking about it and you're a little bit on the fence, spend that $30. You'll like it. Trust me. I'm getting out of here, man. King's Blood out.